Namaste and heartiest welcome to you all. This is our fourth session of sound healing for all. And now all the groups are merged. Like we were having Thursday Satsang, Heal Thyself. All these groups are merged into one, which is a Friday meeting for all of us every week. So it's a weekly booster dose which we have on every Friday. Welcome to the Adda of enjoying the divine. Let's invite the masters because of whom we are able to connect to one another and we are able to get drenched into the divine grace. Blessed are those who get these opportunities to connect to the grace every now and then and remain all the time into the flow of that grace. Connect to the breath and lovingly observe the breath. As you inhale, lovingly observe how the air enters, goes slightly up at an angle, and turns within. As the air turns within, the prana component goes and connects to the pranic body, and through the spine, prana gets absorbed. So, as you inhale, lovingly observe this entire miraculous happening which is there with every breath. For that, the eyes which are trying to look outwards, we need to ask them to turn inward and see this miraculous happening which is happening there within. So turn the gaze inward and upward and observe the breath getting converted into prana. Inhale and lovingly observe with inward and upward gaze this process of inhalation and exhalation. Observe the movement in the spine as well. As you inhale, go to the mid top of the head and from there observe what's happening in the spine as the natural process of breathing continues. Every fresh new breath is bringing new life, and every outgoing breath is throwing off the toxins. And we are taken care by the universal breath in every moment. How beautiful! Whether we pay attention or not, the universe lovingly takes care of us. Let's be grateful for this wonderful phenomenon which keeps happening in every moment. With love and gratitude, let us connect to the source of prana, which is Omkar. Pranavanad Omkar. We will chant Om 3 times. Take a deep, relaxed breath. Our our revered master, Moksha Guru, Param Pujya Sri Mahavatar Babaji, and all the masters of Guru Mandala. How lovingly they are taking care of us. They are guiding us. They are nurturing us. Let us bow down to them and seek their blessings with Guru Vandana. Om अखण्डमण्डलाकारम् व्याप्तं येन चराचरम् तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ श्री सद्गुरवे नमः। Touching the lotus feet of the Master and seeking the blessings, let us get in our sound healing session now.
Namaste and very hearty welcome to all of you. So today we have a combined session of sound healing and satsang. And as the Pitra Paksh is approaching, the fortnight of the ancestors, today we are going to talk about the science of life and death and Pitra dosha and what to do, what not to do, how to prepare ourselves for the Pitra Paksh that is starting and what is the scientific significance of all that. So very exciting 4 sessions will happen, including today's. So every week one, and I'll be taking you deeper into this science of understanding the Rishi culture, how our ancient rishis understood the energy equations from our parents, grandparents, departed ones, and how this Pitru Paksh, the 15 days of ancestors, has come, what to do, what not to do, all those things, details we will discuss. And I will be playing a very special music so that we can actually remove Pitrodosha. So there are many different ways of removing Pitrodosha, and how to know whether Pitrodosha is there or not, what are the effects, and how to remove those effects by removing the Pitrodosha. All those things we'll be discussing. But first, relax ourselves through sound healing. Okay, this will be about 30-minute session for sound. So those who want to really get very good benefit from this sound healing session, there are quite a few things. Sound works better when you are hydrated. मतलब कि आपको पानी पी के साउंड सेशन लेना चाहिए. पानी पीने से बॉडी के भीतर हाइड्रेशन बढ़ने से साउंड अच्छा काम करता है. Sound works better when your body is hydrated. Second thing is, if you are sitting, you sit with the palms open to sky, so you receive the sound better. And keep your spine vertical if you are sitting. Okay, those who are patients who cannot sit, they can also take it lying down, but if you can sit, the results are always better. Third thing to remind is, after the sound session, before sleeping tonight, if you can take little mild laxative and clear your bowels well tomorrow morning, then you will see that the effect of sound is 10 times better because sound today, whatever I'm going to play, is going to remove lots of toxins from your body. I'm going to play very special frequencies to remove the toxins from your body. So once the toxins are removed and they come to the bloodstream, they should be removed from the body through excretory system. So taking little bit of laxative is good. If nothing else is there, little bit of papita, okay, or sweet melon, that is mosambi. These two things, if you eat, it's quite a good. Both the fruits are good as laxative, mild laxatives, okay, so that you clear your bowels well and all the toxins will go off your system. See, a lot of people, I'm telling you this, let's prepare this week itself. Otherwise, next week you will have problem. Many people feel very low energy during Pitra Paksh, okay, the fortnight of ancestors. And how to counter that, okay, how to feel high energy during those 15 days also, and how to remove Pitra dosha, all those things we'll be discussing. So today, tonight before going to sleep, if you take mild laxative and clear your bowels, you'll understand the effect, and then next week I will take you to different heights through one more invention that is specially to remove the Pitra dosha. How it works and all that also I'll be explaining you. So all the sound healers, stay tuned. Lots of big secrets coming your way. Okay? Those who are interested in understanding how we can create the miracles in people's life through sound, I'll be explaining everything in this session. All right, so let's start with the sound healing session. All right, sound healing session is over. Now we will have our satsang. And so Thursday sessions are now merged into Friday. So we will not have satsangs on Thursday, at least for 4 Thursdays, because we want to have one combined session where all of you can attend. So satsangs will be followed by this sound healing. So nobody will be missing anything. All right. So next Friday is the beginning of a fortnight of ancestors, Pitru Pandravada, Pitru Paksh, 15 days of departed ones. And every year we do some special functions, puja, vidhi, havan, all that for Pitradosh Nivaran and for the getting the blessings of our departed souls, ancestors. So there are few basic things that we need to understand, that we are all 7 body systems. This is a fundamental understanding. All human beings are 7 body system. We have a detailed video on 7 body system. We will post in different groups tomorrow morning, so that you can see the video properly, which will help you to understand this 7 body system. So physical body, etheric body, astral body, causal body, that is Karan there, and then spiritual body and nirvanic body. So when a person dies, he is cut off with the physical body, but the other 6 bodies remain intact. Such a person with the 6th body is labeled as Preta Atma in our Vedic culture. Preta. After 12th day or 13th day ceremony, the 6th body also goes away, that is the pranic body, the etheric body. Prana comes from the sun, so it goes back to the sun. So what remains is the 5 body system, and that goes to the Pitruloka. So 5 body system is called as a Pitru. 6 body is called Preta. 7 body is human being alive. So when person dies, after 12 to 13 days, the etheric body, which is pranamaya kosha, the prana goes to the sun from where it has come. That's why they say the first halt it as the Surya Loka. It's not the Surya Loka, it is the pranic body goes back to the sun. From where it has come, it goes back, merges back into the sun. What remains is the astral body and other subtle bodies. It's called five body system, and that five body system naturally gets attracted to the Pitra Loka, which is another realm, a different frequency universe. So that is called our ancestral home. That is a big home. That's a family home where all our loved ones are there. Few are here on the planet Earth. We are on the tourist visa on the planet Earth. And when the visa gets over, we go back to our hometown. That is our big home, family home. And that's where a lot of people are there. All our beloved people are there. So here people cry and feel sad, they experience grief, but there in the other loka there's a party, there's a welcome party. Okay, and the soul start enjoying meeting everybody and all, and stays in a very happy manner if it is into the Swargaloka. Let me tell you, there is nothing like Narkaloka. Nark is something which is a negative state of mind right here on the planet Earth. Other dimension, all the astral travelers know that it's only the astral dimension. There is nothing like a Nark. It's only your thought decides what is positive, what is negative. So if your negative thoughts are there, you are in trouble, you can label it as a Nark, but there is nothing like Swarga and Nark, it's only the astral realm. Swarga and Nark is your mental creation. So once the departed souls which is there, they meet everybody and things continue. Okay, there people are able to talk to each other in the astral body, they transfer their thoughts, they can see each other's aura, because the physical body is not there. And they can communicate thought to thought, mind to mind. Thought communication, okay, it's a mind communication. And learning is very much there, communication is very much there, music is very much there, higher learning, spiritual learning is very much there. But you can't do sadhana, because for doing the sadhana you need physical body. So why do we consider Pitru Pandavada, Pitru Paks, the fortnight of ancestors, as an important event every year? Because in our Vedic culture we believe that how you have lived life will reflect into your death. So people who improve their death, it's a guaranteed that they have lived their life well. But if somebody death is not so good, then it's considered that a person did not live well. So death is the ultimate experience of leaving the body, disconnecting with the body. But it's only the physical body, other bodies are very much there. So person does not die. If you experience disconnecting with your physical body during the sleep, during your astral travel, if you understand that you exist without the body, the first big thing that happens is your fear of death goes away. I go to the astral realm every night, sometimes even in the afternoon when I sleep, I go to the astral realm, I disconnect with the body. I know for sure that I exist without the physical body, so the fear of death is just not there. It's all there, everything is there, only the physical body disconnection happens. That's what is we call it as death. So right understanding about death is a very important aspect of living. If you understand, it's just a disconnection with the body, with nothing like death. The body is made up of Panch Mahabhutas. After the disconnection, Panch Mahabhuta, they get into the original form. So the earth goes to the earth, it's called dust unto dust. The water goes to the water, air goes to air, fire goes to fire, space goes to space. So all the five elements disappears into the respective zones. That's it. But person is there. Six body system is there for 13 days. After 13 days, five body system stays in the Pitraloka, the ancestral home, the original home, the big home, the family home. And there they enjoy meeting each other. And they ask, what happened? You see, when your son comes back from the project, from the foreign land, comes to your big home where all the people are there, you ask, how was your project? What happened there? How did you do? How many people you meet? What kind of experiences you had? Could you complete your project in time? Same thing. All of us, we are here on the tourist visa on the planet Earth on a project. So when the times come, the visa is over and we have to go back to our original home, the big home, the ancestral home, and that's called astral realm, Pitraloka. So next time, which will be the first Srad, Pitru Srad, okay? And then 14th of the next month is the Sarvapitri Amavasya called Mahalaya. So at least 3 sessions, if not 4, today, including today, there will be 4 sessions we'll be able to do. And I'll be playing a very special music. Let me explain you so that next time I don't have to explain and we'll get straight into the very special music. So now the scientific aspect, what I have told you is the cultural aspect, Vedic aspect, is there in the scriptures. Now let me tell you scientific aspect of Pitrupaksh. So where are our parents or departed ones? They are all in our body at a genetic level. Do you know, we don't have our genes. There's nothing like my gene. My genes have come from my father and mother. So even though my father and mother are not there on the planet Earth right now, but my father and mother are existing in my body as a cellular system. So what we call culturally that if the parents are not happy, you will not be happy. Why? Because the parent genes are there, and if our genes we are not happy, we cannot be happy. So there is something called Pitrudosh. Let's understand that. So when our ancestors are not happy, there are 2 or 3 things which are very, very prominent effects which are seen. Number 1, whatever hard work you may do, you will not prosper. This is the first effect of Pitrudosha. Your hard work, your talent doesn't bring you the result, you don't prosper. That is the first thing. Second thing, many people's children in a family, boys or girls, they don't get married. That's the second effect. Marriage delayed. Third effect, after marriage, no children. That is also the effect of Pitrudosha. So other dimensional disturbances. Pitrudosha, in scientific terms, we call it as other dimensional disturbances. And those disturbances are creating the genetics locks. जेनेटिक लेवल पे ताला लग जाता है, इसकी वजह से बच्चे पैदा नहीं होते. और वो ताला कौन लगाता है? तो बोलते पितृ लगाते हैं, अनहैप्पी पितृ. Scientifically, what is there? It's there in your genetics. Your genes have come from your parents. So there is some genetic lock which doesn't allow the children to happen. So this is called Pitraloka. Now, the science says that with certain frequencies, we are able to repair our DNA, correct our DNA, which means what? If at genetic level we are removed to open that lock, then all these things can be removed. So a lot of research has happened, and next Friday I'm going to play those very special frequencies which will remove Pitrudosha at a genetic level in a very scientific manner. But I also tell you many other methods of how to remove the Pitrudosha. So let's understand one word before I tell you many other methods. Something called Pitru Rin. Rin in Sanskrit means debt. You are indebted to your parents because you got wonderful body called sadhana to do the sadhana and get liberated on this planet Earth to drop out from the wheel of birth and death. So you must be grateful to your parents. But many people, they don't bother, they don't express the gratitude for the parents, so the parents are unhappy. That is called Pitrudosha. But we all are indebted. That's called Pitrarun. और हिंदी में बोलते हैं कि आपको पितृऋण अदा करना है, चुकाना है, which means you are indebted and you have to pay the pitrarun. So how do you pay? By doing your own work ethically, better way, and when somebody become so popular that parents are known by the name of the son or the daughter. That is the way you pay your Pitra. Which means what? Do good karma on the planet Earth और अपने माँ बाप का नाम रोशन करो. हम जब अपने माँ बाप का नाम रोशन करते हैं, अच्छा काम करते हैं, लोगों की सेवा करते हैं, कुछ अच्छा इन्वेंशन करते हैं, लोगों का भला करते हैं, अपना धन, ईमानदारी से कमाया हुआ धन अच्छे मार्ग से जब हम लोक कल्याण के लिए उपयोग करते हैं, तो ये सारी चीजें करके हम अपना पितृ ऋण चुकाते हैं. We are indebted by our parents, and when we do some good work, we are repaying that debt. That's called पितृ ऋण चुकते करना. Apart from that, there are quite a few good things that we can do. Right now, one of the most necessary thing on the planet Earth is plantation. जो भी नक्षत्र में आपका जन्म हुआ है, उस नक्षत्र का एक वृक्ष होता है, उसका लिस्ट पूरा ऑनलाइन अवेलेबल है. आप अपने नक्षत्र के 108 वृक्ष अगर लगाते हो अच्छे से, और सिर्फ लगाना नहीं है, उसकी केयर लेनी है, 108 वृक्ष उगने चाहिए, तो भी पितृ ऋण से मुक्ति मिलती है, ऐसे शास्त्रों में लिखा गया है. नक्षत्र ज्योतिष में ये सारी बातें आती है, और ये भी पितृ ऋण चुकाने का एक तरीका है. पानी का प्याऊ बनाना, कुआं खोदना, लोगों को मदद करना और लोगों को सहूलत मिले इस हिसाब से जनता की सेवा करना, ये भी एक पितृ ऋण चुकते करने का एक तरीका है. हर जीव मात्र का कल्याण हो, जैसे कि पितृपक्ष में कुत्तों को रोटी खिलाना, कौवे को कर्ड राइस या तो गाठिया दोनों खिलाते हैं कौवे को, और पीपल के वृक्ष को, बरगद के वृक्ष को, पीपल ट्री एंड बनियन ट्री को पानी देना, तुलसी को पानी देना, सूर्यदेव को जल अर्पित करना, ऐसे बहुत सारी विधियां हमारे शास्त्रों में लिखी हुई है. और प्लस जब तिथि होती है, तिथि मीन्स लूनार कैलेंडर के हिसाब से लूनार डेट जो होती है, नो मैटर व्हेन योर एंसेस्टर्स डाइड, that particular tithi, the lunar date is important. So during these 15 days, that particular tithi is considered for the shraddha of your departed one. So on that tithi, you have to do the brahmbhoj, which means give food to the needy, brahmins, cows, dogs, birds, and be grateful to your ancestors, your parents, your parents, your grandparents, and the great grandparents, and everybody, because genetically we are all connected. So where do you go ultimately? You go to your Gotra Rishi. That's why the Gotra is very important aspect in our Vedic culture. Ultimately we are connected to one of the Rishi. So yours can be Dadichi or Kashyap or Bharadwaj or whatever Rishi you are connected to, that's your Gotra. So up to your Gotra Rishi you go back, all the genetic connections are there. People who understand all these things, they can save themselves from hereditary diseases, they can save themselves from poverty, they can save themselves from unwanted diseases, hereditary diseases, or because of the Pitra dosha, whatever the troubles are coming. Basically, the prosperity cannot be experienced if your ancestors are not happy. If you make them happy by doing some good work, your ancestors are happy, you get the blessings of your ancestors. And that brings you the prosperity. So with this much understanding now, we will stop today and we will end the sessions with prayers by Guruma. And she will also share a little bit if she want to add anything, but we'll discuss all these things in a great detail next time. And I will tell you many other secrets. Whatever we have talked creates a good background. We will pause 7 body system video, you see that, and what are the current situations on the planet Earth, what we should do, what we should not do. All those things we'll be discussing next Friday. Thank you very much. Over to Guruma.
Very calming sound healing. And after that, the understanding of how in our DNA We have our parents, grandparents, all our ancestors still living in our DNA. What a wonderful understanding which goes so deep after the sound healing. And you get into a state of gratitude. Yes, this sadhan, this instrument of body has come to me because of my ancestors, because of my parents. And unless you have this sadhana or instrument, you're not able to do any sadhana. So, very clear why this instrument has come, fundamentally so that we can do sadhana and we can evolve spiritually. What happens when we evolve spiritually? When we evolve spiritually, whatever locks are because of the karmas, whatever locks are there at genetic level, the locks go on opening up and the freedom goes on increasing because that lock keeps you bound. It's like there is a metamorphosis. How we have learned metamorphosis of the butterfly, right? So it's born as an egg, but that egg carries the possibility of flying, but that egg doesn't know that it can fly. But as the metamorphosis happens, egg to larva to the cocoon, and from there the butterfly flies off and it can go anywhere. The same thing is happening in the seven body system with us. That in the lower bodies we feel lesser freedom, but as we go on evolving, the consciousness which is there in the higher bodies, we our awareness starts reaching there, and that is how, when we reach there, when the awareness reaches there, that becomes the reality for us. Oh yes, I can do this also, I can have a control over the emotions, I can be aware of the thoughts. So slowly as the awareness penetrates to the deeper layer, all this will happen. So let this metamorphosis happen in everyone. This opportunity which is there now, Ganesha is the Mooladhara Devata. So from there, as the energy has awakened, and after that will come the Pitru doshas or whatever are the locks because of the ancestral troubles. So all those, that opportunity is given to us, that clear up that also, so that by the time Navratri comes, your energy is fully awakened and you are ready to experience the Kundalini awakening. Beautiful sequence of the festivals which are there. It's interwoven into our lives, but we have forgotten the scientific significance of it. Once we know it, we start following a natural cycle of evolution, and that becomes our very nature, that becomes our very lifestyle. Let us all pray to the masters that we will come back to this natural lifestyle, the understanding which you are giving, and the tools which you are providing along with the understanding, so that we can have experiential understanding and we can have the intellectual understanding also of what is happening with us, how to do the things. How amazing, how wonderful, how compassionate ways of the masters. Don't you all feel so settled in the heart? So happy, joyous, contented, complete. When we feel that, it's the grace of the Masters we are absorbed into. Naturally, what oozes out is only the gratitude and love for the whole existence. That's what Masters are preparing us. Om Purnamadah पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. This journey of reaching to that completeness is through realizing the truth and traveling towards the light and the very immortal which is ticking within us, experiencing that immortal in this mortal frame. Om असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. And when this experience has happened in the mortal frame, your existence is to share that light with the whole existence, to share that light and love with everyone around. ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु. ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनो, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. Let there be joy and bliss in everyone's life, in every moment.